Yo, hey, what's up, guys? Today we are on the account of Guilty Merkit. I hope I said that right. Please forgive me if I didn't. But at recent times we got heavy support because we all got the G-Nut. If you didn't get him, I'm sorry for you, but most people do right now, like have the G-Nut. So the game is pretty easy. To be honest, the game is really easy, but there's one spot you can actually not use the G-Nut. So we're talking about Ice Golem. And Guilty, I will call him Guilty, gave me access to his account so I can show you actually another version how to kill stage 9. Right now it is 9. He said 10 is working too, but we will focus right now on stage 9 because it makes it a little bit easier and you don't farm Ice Golem too much and setting up a team just for for the 10 version. You can do it, of course, that will work here right now too, but it's a little bit different. And I also want to say thank you to Guilty to let me be on your account because that is actually nice. I do not have Oella. She's like insane. I never tested her, but now I did and I felt like insane. Like I'm like a little bit sad that I skipped the fusion, but that's just how it is. I'm gonna show you the preset because basically Oella and Artak, though they do 2-man on the end and the rest of it will just kill the waves, but Kaima will survive sometimes. So yeah, it's just how it is. That's actually showing you how strong she is, so she can actually make a Kaima survive the whole game. So wait, let me show you the preset. She's just basically easy. Just put that on 1 all the time. The seer is typical, like you do it all the time, but you never use it on the boss. Just never do it like on 1 or leave it open like that or something. Just always, you know, on Ice Golem, it is important. And Ghost Spawn is just there for the decrease defense for the 100% like unresistible kind of thing. So it's even more. It is more consistent with him instead of a Lydia. So I might thinking about like building one just to make like my runs consistent on waves because they suck sometimes. They really do. And Artak, you do it like that. I would recommend like putting it off. Maybe if the waves do not like survive and you put that on opener, so it helps you to survive the first hit a little bit more. Maybe not. I will leave it like that. So maybe it makes the run a little bit slower because his option were like that. But yeah, this is just how I am. I see something, I want to change it, you know. And yeah, Kaima just legit like always. I'm gonna also show you on the end a 2-man run. Just Oealla and Artak is just doing 2-man. If you want to like farm EXP on the same time, maybe we have Dungeon Diver event and champion training at the same time. I always do stuff like that when I just farm a dungeon for events and there's something different on the table, so you can actually gain more points out of one thing for less energy. I mean, like, so and Oealla, she does amazing stuff because she is not actually on a region gear or something. She is just on perception. That's it. Like I think I saw only perception and Artak is in regeneration gear, but that's usual. That's what you aim for your Artak in those kind of dungeons because he's your best bet to kill the Ice Golem quick, like for free. Maybe a Theodore could be better. Like no, I think though Theodore doesn't place HP burn on himself or something. I don't remember. But on the end he was a free champion. Everybody has him and that's what you gotta aim for. And yeah, on the end you stand here and you can do the Ice Golem really quick. Like there are almost no other ways to do it really quick instead of just doing it like 2-man. In this case it's 3-man because Oealla is so strong. She keeps Kaima alive, like amazing. So if you have one of her, definitely, if you want a good support character, build her. I haven't like pooled her on the fusion, but if I have the chance now, I would definitely go for one more because she is actually really nice. So it's amazing. Like just she and Kaima does not have regen gear. I do. Yeah, he doesn't. And Oella's just doing it by her own. And yeah, having a Keimer there and sometimes resetting the skills is not too bad. Like, it's not like you lose something out of it. And yeah, just imagine that could be everybody. So amazingly quick, like that's super nice. We will test it on stage 10. He said it's working on stage 10. So I haven't like seen and tried it for my own, but I think like he said it, so why shouldn't I not trust him? So that's why I'm gonna show you the stage 10 too. But first of all, we're gonna just do it. No, let me do the stage 10. And then afterwards I'm gonna like do the 2-man because the 2-man is a little bit longer. I think I have to cut it and stuff. So we will first take the same comp on stage 10. But I think there's like a possible, like maybe you could die. Like it's like a 95% or so. That's what he said, it's 95%, so I'm gonna trust him. And of course it's Ice Golem. Sometimes everything goes down the drain and you lose and you have well, you have no idea why. So I just smacked my remote control. So here we are. Yeah, it's looking nice, to be honest. They got crit and they're still up, so it's getting a little bit close. But yeah, she's amazing. Just look at the heal. Just look at the heal. There's like no HP and then whoop, it's all the way up. That's nice. Yeah, it's stage. I knew it would work. Like he said, it's working right. Why shouldn't I like not trust him? But yeah, I never played Oealla, so I was like a little bit like I can't tell out of experience. So yeah. But still, here we are. They do it 2-man. Oealla and Artak is like great. And to be honest, Oealla, you could actually use the Walking Tomb Dragon. You could use any HP burner. Yeah. It doesn't have to be like Artak, but he's I think the best option in comps like that for Ice Golem. Stage 10 easy. Like okay, stage 10 is never easy. Stage 10 is like one of the hardest bosses there. He hits so hard, and if he does a crit on you, he hits super hard. So it really shows you like how crazy it is. Like, oh man, I wish I can get one. I really do wish I can get one. So let's go on stage 9. Because stage 10 they cannot do 2-man. It's a little bit too hard. Maybe if you are like super Kraken and you have the most end gear game gear, maybe I can't tell. I never tested like where a gear where everything was perfect or something. So we do it 2-man. Like +4 and the whole, what's it called, the Guardian Ring full and 370 speed, and maybe then it's like 100% 2-man or something. But come on guys, we always looking for champions what we actually can do in this game, and not like, yeah, I can do every dungeon in this game with my Yumeko and Keimer team. That's cool, but you want teams that are actually like reachable, and that was a fusion champion, one free champion. You can just farm the dungeon. And every other dungeon you have a G-Nut right now. And for Ice Golem he simply doesn't work, so you need a solution. And if you have Oealla, crazy. Here, second wave, or it's kind of a little bit awkward because it depends on Artak doing A1 over and over after he burned. And you just hope it just increases the duration of the burns and it goes quicker, but you just see what's happening right there, like block debuffs, and yeah, you can imagine that it takes a little bit longer when you just do that enemy team right here, because yeah, block debuffs, and you literally have 3 tutorials on there. It will take, of course, naturally a little bit longer, but yeah, that's what I do when I like overnight farm for Ice Golem infusions while they're champion training up or something, and I put food in here. All good, get more out of your energy than you just simply doing one thing. Yeah, but this is a little bit awkward right here. I can get the point why you maybe don't want to do it, but also understand the point that you just gain 2 things at the same time, so that is actually a good thing. Even you don't like it, but in the end it's a good thing that you actually can do it. So you get EXP, you get, okay, that's probably it, you get some EXP more. And I think in RSL Helper you can now like make the option that you have actually 2 champions and they switch out like your food. Only 3 champions out of 5 will be changed, and hey, even easier. So yeah, slowly they will get killed. You know why? Taturas, like, this was kind of a little bit like tricky because they kind of knew HP burn is the only thing that works, so let's put block divas in there so they cannot pass those waves too quick. But here we are again, and at this point you know already what's happening. Like, yeah, we burn him down, survive, and Artak is gonna do the job. Oealla just can be everyone. And yeah, just imagine you can put the whole team like whatever you want. If you have those champions with decent good gear, even in other dungeon, they will help so much. If you need like something in Dragon or something, she will make your team survive longer by just healing, get the resist up, and you have like your stats don't need to be as high as they supposed to be because you have the resist up, you have like the healings over and over, so you can lower on your other stats highly because she's just in the team. And that's just the amazing part about her. Yeah, and Artak, he just, yeah, triggers the HP burns over and over. Yeah, and then we are here. It's decently fast. It's not like the quickest in the world, but still super quick. Super quick. So let's check out the stats. Not like that. Like this. No. Like this. Basically, I just have to like show you the stats of Artak and Oella for this comp, because the rest should be like a no question. The Seer setup and the Ghostborn Seer Kaima thing, you probably saw it like a million times. So we're just gonna head into Artak. And of course, he's built in regen gear. That's what you always aim for him, like for stuff like this, because it is always awesome. He has plenty of HP. Probably, maybe too much. Who knows? I don't know the thresholds, like how low can you go? I just simply don't know. I'm sorry for that, but 2500 defense while still having that high HP is amazing. And then he has a little bit too less resistance, but that actually doesn't matter because you have the resist up from Oealla the whole time and he gets so much heal and stuff, so you don't worry too much. The accuracy is on point, 350, that's what you need for dungeons like that. And Oealla, here we go. It's actually a perception and speed. That's kind of what I mean on her. That's amazing because most of your like support champions, you need kind of more than just perception gear. Because like they cannot heal you as much as you actually want, but she does it. To be honest, she does it so good. You don't need any other healer and anything else. Like, she's just amazing. And even normal gear, like, the only thing is kind of make her tanky. And of course he probably want the she does, I think it was a decreased speed, so she can actually decrease speed the enemy. I think it was 100%. Yep, it was 100%. So you can act. It's another viable thing. That's why you want like a little bit accuracy on her, so you can actually use her kit more if you want to. And for Ice Golem, I think it's not needed to have accuracy. That's I think not needed really, but other areas in the game where you actually want to decrease speed, that will be amazing. So you just take your normal gear, speedy, tanky, and accuracy, and you're good to go. That's it. And of course her skills and stuff are booked. Let's take a look at the stats because I haven't seen them on my own yet. So it's 65k HP, 3500 defense. Those are reachable stats. I actually believe that those are not out of the world. Like, they're still in like really good, but not like out of the world, like that those +4 guys and stuff. You know what I mean? And having every artifact of yours enhanced with the right stats and like point on. So 466, yeah, the speed 246. I think he gains a little bit speed, but you just saw that's perfectly fine. So his resistance 466. I assume he's just doing it so Oealla does not get any debuffs, and she can actually just place the resist up, so she's not like more of a problem than a solution in your team. And 300 and around 50 to actually place the debuffs, like the decreased speed. And now we take a look at the masteries. I haven't showed you that on Artak, but I will, don't worry. So we got resistance here because I think he was kind of lacking of a little bit, so he was just aiming there for it. So that's what we do to actually get our stats, get the right masteries, you know. Decreases damage, yeah, that's kind of normal. Yes, I would just show you like the one he took, the counter attack, and then the resistance. More HP, more heals, because she is like a monster here, like that one is here too, really nice for heals. And here 30% chance to get even more speed. Increase the base stats, because he has like perception and speed sets, so that actually makes sense. Sometimes it does not make sense to use it, but with those kind of gear, yes, it makes sense. And here more and more heals and shield when you're like debuffed. And the duration thingy, yeah, and increased speed for dead allies. That's like amazingly good when you use food, so you automatically gain 18 more, no, 24 more speed. Sorry for that. And yes, let's check out Artak's masteries. Yes, he kind of has the same right here. It's just here he changed that he has debuff instead of that. I think it was that. And he went the accuracy route because I think he was lacking on accuracy a little bit. Okay, it's natural to maybe to go on Artak that way, so you just automatically gain more. Like, I will just show you them. I will not like tell you everything, but that's the right masteries to do exactly the same what I did right now. So you can actually just see what I did, basically what Guilty did. And yeah, I think that was all. Do I need to show you anything else? No. What I think about this comp, it's amazing. It is like the solution for just simply doing Ice Golem, because yeah, it will always be the HP burn route, and she's amazing of support, Oealla, and Artak always does the job fine. If you don't have him, I'm so sorry for you, but you should have him. So on the end, thank you Guilty for letting me showcase that on your account, and I hope some people have like learned something and progress a little bit more in the game, and yeah, have a nice day.